Salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. It's a pleasure to teach you again today. Today is the second part of our lesson on spelling, pronunciation and tricky sounds in French. They give you a very hard time sometimes, and I understand. So I will try to go over that with you. And the objective is a little bit the same than the previous lesson. I really invite you to listen to me, to pause me, to make me repeat as much as you need, to go for some earphones or headphones so you can really hear the sound properly and repeat until you gain some kind of confidence. Why do I say that? Because as I told you in the previous video, it's a very common question to be asked, how can I improve my pronunciation? French pronunciation is very, very different from my native language. I don't manage to improve, or I still have problems. I always go for the same answer. I can give you as much as I can some technical ways to pronounce the different sounds, but then it will come practicing. You know that your mouth and your tongue and everything is a muscle. So basically, when you don't know how to do r, u, and your lips are not used to that. Your throat doesn't know how to do r because you don't have it in your language, and that's completely fair. But then what can help you to do that? Practice. Listen and practice. Repeat, and get the muscle ready to pronounce these sounds. So let's make it fun. Today, what you would need in a perfect world would be to have a good cold. If you have a cold, then you speak like that and your nasal sound go much better. If you're healthy and watching this video, don't give up. Maybe you manage to pronounce these sounds anyway. Today we're seeing the nasal sound. It's the sound on. They're a bit confusing. They really come from here. Don't look anything here or here. It's all happening here. On. Okay? We'll start with un. I give you some words and then I make some more or less smart sentences, but at least sentences that will help to pronounce the sounds, yeah? Let's start with le pain, la main. Il tient une baguette de pain dans la main. Le sein. So, very important. In this lesson, not only are we talking about sounds, but we're also talking about spelling. As you can see, main et pain like create the sound un, but le sein, which means like the breast, is also pronounced un and is written differently. So really try to pay attention to these different spelling that make a nasal sound, this nasal sound, the un sound. Le sein, le frein, c'est bien. Le bain, la main, le pain. Le sein, le frein, c'est bien. Ce n'est pas un sein. Written differently, pronounced the same. Elle donne le sein à son enfant. Cet homme n'est pas un saint. Now listen to this sentence. Il est brun, il a un chien et il boit du vin. Il est brun, il a un chien et il boit du vin. Now if we switch to the sound. Le garçon sur le balcon joue avec son ballon. I could even say, joue avec son ballon rond. For this nasal sound, we will add that most of the regular verbs, when they're conjugated with nous, première personne du pluriel, will end in O and S, pronounced on. The final S is not pronounced. Nous mangeons ensemble. Nous buvons du café le matin. Nous allons à l'école. Nous achetons des fruits. Nous travaillons avec Marion. O-N-S pronounced on. And sometimes it can be O-N-T. For example, elles vont chez le médecin. Ils ont 3 petits chiens. Sound. I had some more words. Bon, rond, son, balcon, saison, ballon, garçon, salon, pardon. Just repeat them like this in a kind of list. because it drives you crazy to have to say the sound so many times in such a short period of time, in so many words. But it's the best training, really. And I will switch and end up with the en sound, like in enfant ou français. En. So after un and on, we'll end up with en, like in enfant, français. Cet enfant comprend l'anglais et chante en français. Cet enfant comprend l'anglais et chante en français. Some other random words could be pendant, for example. Pendant les vacances, je suis allée chez le dentiste. Maintenant, mes dents sont blanches. Not the best sentences, but we get some nasal sounds and that's what we want. How do you feel about that? Let me know in comments. Maybe you can let me know which one of the 3 nasal sounds is the most difficult to pronounce to you. And of course, feel free to write your own sentences. So you create some sentence to pronounce to other people that will watch this video and want some extra practice. And for some more extra practice, of course, you can always go on lingoni.com. It's really nice for this pronunciation lesson in particular, because you can go on the pronunciation tool, listen to the sentence, repeat, see how close you are to the native speaker. Quite interesting. It's also a lot of vocab and it's a lot of spelling. So it's a very complete lesson. I hope that you enjoy it a bit. And I see you for the third part of it, in which I will talk about the following letters. U, E, T, V, et bien sûr, R. In the meantime, you take good care of yourself and I see you very soon. Bye bye.